Good evening and welcome to Saturday with Sauté here on June 18th. We've got 6 eBay breaks to get started, followed by a Donruss Optic Hobby Hybrid break to go right after that. We may have some teams that we need to sell for auction off for this one. Just waiting on confirmation on that. Looks like we're going to have some to sell in each of the eBay breaks tonight. Unfortunately, we do have a couple more of those unsold payments or unsold teams, and then some that are awaiting payments. But first, I want to introduce you to the newest BreakTraders giveaway item. Y'all asked for it, and here it is: the Roxy BreakTraders rookie card. The RC Roxy. There we go. That's her hanging out last summer. And then remember, you can always follow us on Facebook at BreakTraders, Instagram at BreakTraders, and Twitter at BreakTraders with the _. So some lucky customers may be getting these Roxy cards in their packages this week. Alrighty. Here we go. This is going to be break number 901. Break number 901. And we've got some teams to auction off right here. First, we're going to start with, we're just going to do a 2-pack of the Cardinals and the Falcons. A little bird 2-pack for $5. $5 right there. You can get that Kyle Pitts with the Atlanta Falcons. So place your bids for $5. I see T-Man in for 5, T-Man in for 5. T-Man has it with 5 to go up. You're going to need to go to 10. Eric with 10. Eric has 10. Do we have 15? This is the 2020 Prism Draft Picks Hobby Box. 10, the current leading bid for the Cardinals and Falcons combo. We are going to start the 30-second countdown. T-Man in with 15. Are we going to get to 20 before the end of this countdown? Four seconds. 3, 2, 1. T-Man has it. T-Man, you know what to do. Drop the link in the chat. Or drop the payment to the link in the chat. Our next 2 teams also going to start the bidding at $5 for them. It's going to be the Raiders and the Washington football team. The bidding will begin at $5. Do we have 5 for the Raiders and the Washington football team? Looking for $5 for the Raiders and the Washington football team. Thank you, T-Man. $5 from Derek. 5 from Derek, and we will start the countdown. Looks like 10 seconds, 5. Oh, that moved quick. 2, and countdown complete. Derek, you know what to do. Send payment to the link in the chat. And while we're at it, we are going to start our first movie keyword giveaway. Alrighty, how these movie keywords work for those of you that are new here to the BreakTraders community is I will put a keyword on the screen. It will go in the chat, and once it gets dropped in the chat, you have 1 minute to guess the movie. At the end of the minute, the guessing will be up, but you can still drop the keyword in the chat to be entered in a random drawing. And if you either guess the movie correctly or entered in to win the random drawing, you get a pull out of the Saute stock pot. And we've got even more stuff coming on Monday for that. Alrighty, and the keyword is breakfast. Breakfast Club is not the movie. That would be a tad too obvious. 50 First Dates. Good reference and guess there, T-Man, but incorrect. Hey, Haley, great to see you on this evening. Looks like a lot of breakfast in the chat, but so far, no correct guesses. Yes, we have the new Roxy rookie card. The Roxy BreakTraders rookie card. Movie giveaway guessing has ended. Movie guessing has ended. Alrighty. Are we ready to go?
We haven't received payment from Derek yet.
Derek, have you sent in your payment? If not, please do so to the link in the chat. And while we wait on that link in the chat, I will show people the BreakTraders calendar. Make sure to go check out the BreakTraders calendar on our website. You'll be able to see our show schedule in addition to all the releases that we have scheduled. And these releases are subject to change. I know the Luminance was supposed to be out this coming week, and now it's coming out on 7/9. Panini Chronicles was supposed to come out on the 30th, and now that got pushed back as well. We had the Donruss Optic Baseball that's now in August, and that was supposed to be next Wednesday. But it also lets you see our vacation time. BreakTraders will be on vacation starting July 28th and running through August 9th. That'll give the team some time to be off. Alrighty. And you'll see our new summer schedule is on the bottom, but we're going to be running shows Tuesday and Thursday during the day, Wednesday night and Friday nights as well. We've switched that schedule up just to give y'all the ability to enjoy your weekends and not miss out on BreakTraders. In addition, we've realized a lot of the card releases are going to be on Wednesdays and Fridays this summer, so we want to be able to have the show on the release nights. We are ready to go. The teams are loaded, Here we go. This is break 901, the 2021 Prism Draft Picks eBay Pick Your Team. We've got 5 packs of cards here, 8 cards per pack. Alrighty. Starting off, we have Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns and Will Fuller from the Miami Dolphins. Our auto is right out of the gate, as it always is with these Panini Prisms. It always seems to be the second card in the pack, and it is out of 149, and that is Darius Hodge. Darius Hodge of the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's going to Josh. There we go, an auto that we can read. Followed up by Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs. Ooh, and then we have the numbered Trevor Lawrence. That's out of 149. And that is going to Brandon. Followed up by Cooper Kupp with the Rams, Jalen Waddle with the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to Toga. Toga, welcome to BreakTraders. And then Kylan Hill with the Green Bay Packers going to Sully. Alrighty, we're on to our second pack of this break. We have Drew Brees with the New Orleans Saints, Michael Pittman Jr. with the Indianapolis Colts, and then a Ragin' Cajun and another numbered, this one out of 199, and that's going to be Trey Ragas of the Los Angeles Raiders. And that is going to Derek. Derek picking up the Raiders in the auction before the drop and immediately paying off. And then we got Jeremiah Owusu-Kamara of the Cleveland Browns, and that is going to be going to Sully, followed by Julian Edelman of the Patriots and All-Americans Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys, and that's going to Josh, followed by a Crusade Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers going to Clayton. Welcome to BreakTraders, Clayton. And then to finish off this pack, it is Amir Smith-Marset of the Minnesota Vikings, and that is going to be going to Clayton as well. We've got Drew Lock of the Denver Broncos, Zeke Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys, and then our auto is going to be a Carolina Panther, and it's going to Mr. CEO. That is Davion Nixon. From the Iowa Hawkeyes, and boom, there we go. It's a Mac Jones. Mac Jones, and that's going to be out of 99. We're going to give that one the boom booms. And that is going to be going to Brandon with the New England Patriots. Brandon right off the bat getting a Mac Jones and a Trevor Lawrence. And then we've got Asante Samuel Jr. of the Los Angeles Chargers, Teddy Bridgewater of the Carolina Panthers, Kenneth Gainwell of the Philadelphia Eagles, and another Trevor Lawrence. Another Trevor Lawrence going to Brandon. 3 packs in, 2 Trevor Lawrences, this one an All-American. Now, if only we could get a T-Law auto. We've got the Prism draft picks. We got 5 autos in here, but they're never too exciting. We've got Calvin Ridley from the Falcons, Joe Burrow with the Saints, and then we have Osa Odighizuwa of the Dallas Cowboys, and that is going to be going to Josh. followed up by an All-American Kenneth Gainwell of the Eagles. And then we have Allen Robinson, the second of the Bears, followed by Zach Wilson, silver of the New York Jets, going to Patrick. Patrick, welcome to BreakTraders. And then there we go, the Kyle Pitts for T-Man. Wins the Falcons in the auction and is rewarded with a Kyle Pitts in the 4th pack of this break. And then a Trey Sermon going to Clayton as well. And now we're on to the last pack in this break. Odell Beckham Jr. with the Cleveland Browns. Matt Stafford with the Los Angeles Rams. And then our auto is going to be Nico Collins. Nico Collins of the Houston Texans, and that is going to be going to Mr. CEO, and that is out of 199. Followed up by Phillip Rivers from the Colts, a Crusades Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Ja. Welcome to BreakTraders. Laviska Shenault from the Jaguars, Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers going to Mr. CEO, and Tyson Campbell of the Jaguars going to Brandon. Alrighty, let's run down these rookies. Tyson Campbell from the Jaguars, Terrace Marshall Jr. from the Panthers, the Red Crusade Najee Harris out of 299 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Trey Sermon of the 49ers, followed by Kyle Pitts of the Falcons, the silver Zach Wilson of the New York Jets going to Patrick, the All-Americans Kenneth Gainwell of the Eagles, the All-Americans Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars, followed by a regular Kenneth Gainwell of the Eagles, Asante Samuel Jr. of the Chargers, Amir Smith Marset of the Minnesota Vikings, Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers, Micah Parsons of the Cowboys, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah of the Browns, Kylan Hill of the Packers, and Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins. And now on to our featured cards. First, a Cowboy, and that is going to Josh. That's Osa Odighizuwa. Definitely screwed that one up. And then we have Davion Nixon of the Panthers going to Mr. CEO. Followed by out of 149, Darius Hodge of the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's going to Josh. And then out of 199, we have Trey Ragas of the Raiders going to Derek. And another out of 199, we have Nico Collins of the Houston Texans going to Mr. CEO. And then our two big hits are going to be our two numbered QBs. Out of 99 and out of 249, it's Trevor Lawrence going to Brandon, and Mac Jones of the Patriots also going to Brandon. And with that, we are now done with break 901. 901 is done, and we are moving on here quickly to 902. But first, we have to auction off two teams. And we're going to do them together, and we're going to start the bidding at $5. Alrighty, $5 for the Packers and the Raiders. $5 from Jake. Do we have 10? Do we have $10? Alrighty, we're going to start the countdown. 10 from Jim, and we'll start the countdown. Get your bids in. We have 30 seconds on the clock. The high bid at the end of the 30 seconds will win this 2-pack of the Packers and Raiders. Alrighty, Jim, you have won the bid. The link to our PayPal is in the chat. You can either click the link and it will send you right to go make the payment, or you could log into your PayPal and send a payment to paypal@breaktraders.com. While we wait for that payment to be completed, type breakfast in the chat. Type breakfast in the chat for your opportunity to have a pull from the Saute stock pot. All you have to do to be entered to win this pull is breakfast in the chat. Shannon, good to see you. Mr. CEO, good to see you as well. Jonathan, always a pleasure. It's great to see so many people entering to win right now. And also, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, enjoying the free giveaways, please toss us a like on our stream. I believe you can connect your Visa to PayPal. But with this, there's no way to pay through the website. I believe when you click that link and hit pay or hit send, you just log into your PayPal account and then you can submit the payment through there. And I believe, like I know I have one of my cards tied to my PayPal account. Alrighty, so Jim, does that mean you're no longer going to purchase that team? If not, just please let us know here in the chat. Alrighty, Eric, or Jake D, if you're still here, you have it for $5. Please send the payment via PayPal. The second chance offer to you for $5. In the meantime, folks, go take advantage of our Father's Day discount. Perfect, Jake. Thank you. The Father's Day discount, use promo code FD30 to get 30% off all 2021 football breaks. 30% off all 2021 football breaks. And folks, I would highly recommend going through the website. You'll see a lot of our prices have changed, especially for some of our more high value products. Our pricing had been built off the cost that we paid for the products, and I realized over time some of those products have the market prices dropped below what we paid. So therefore we updated pricing to reflect the current market conditions. And while we may take a little short-term hit, we thought it was best to give you the best possible price that was in line with the market conditions. All right, John, can we get a countdown for breakfast?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Kevin Barnes with the Topps Heritage Baseball as his giveaway victory. We've got the 2020 NL home run leaders right off the bat for him, followed by Bryce Harper of the Phillies, Maikel Franco of the Royals, Mitch Moreland of the Padres, Rhys Hoskins of the Phillies, Mookie Betts of the Dodgers, Gleyber Torres of the Yankees, James McCann of the White Sox, and Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves to wrap up that giveaway pack. Perfect. Thanks, Jake. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 902, the 2021 Prism Draft Picks eBay Pick Your Team. Oh, these boxes every night, just gonna be the death of me. All right, we have 5 packs here, 8 cards per pack, 1 auto in each. We have Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans, followed by T. Higgins of the Bengals. And then our auto is going to be Chris Rumpf II. And that is going to be a Los Angeles Charger, and that is going to Kenneth. Followed up by Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, James Conner of the Arizona Cardinals, J.C. Horn of the... Sometimes our lists get knocked out of whack there. J.C. Horn of the Carolina Panthers, Hamilcar Rashad Jr. of the New York Jets. And then it's our first Trevor Lawrence of this break. First pack gets us a Trevor Lawrence, and that is going to Ryan with the Jaguars. Followed up by Ronald Jones II, Allen Robinson II, and then our auto is going to be Ellerson Smith. Ellerson Smith of the New York Giants from the University of Northern Iowa. And that is going to be going to Mr. CEO. Followed by a Crusades Groot of the Buffalo Bills, and that is going to be out of 99 right there. Followed by a Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens, and then a Tua of the Miami Dolphins, and our first Justin Fields of the evening. Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears going to Jake, and Kyle Pitts Crusade edition of the Atlanta Falcons going to Bo. Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders, followed by Henry Ruggs III, also of the Raiders. And then we have Walker Little. Walker Little of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ryan, and I don't think there's anything little about him, and this is numbered out of 199. Followed up by Jarvis Landry of the Browns, Justin Jefferson of the Vikings, J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens, and All-Americans Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Jake, and Asante Samuel Jr. of the Chargers going to Kenneth. And folks, we have some breaks close to closing. We've got the Chronicles Hobby Pick Your Division with 3 spots left. The Pick Your Team with 11 spots left. And I would go check those Pick Your Team plus randoms out on the Prism footballs. You can go right to the Pick Your Team plus random tab. There's a Prism football and a Prism basketball in there. and they are priced right. They are priced to move. The team pricing is updated. We are ready to rock and roll. Chris Carson of the Seattle Seahawks, Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings, and it looks like we're going to have a redemption. The last time we had a redemption, it was Kyle Pitts. Who is it going to be? Oh my God. It is a draft picks autograph blue Justin Fields, and with that, it'll get the first Roxy rookie card to join him. Wowza. What a redemption right there. And that is going to Jake. And then a Crusade Kyle Pitts. The Crusades Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons going to Bo, and that is not numbered. Followed by Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell of the San Francisco 49ers. Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers. Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles. And Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens. We are having some solid Prism boxes tonight. Definitely have been heating up since over the past two breaks, right, John? With those Prisms over the past two break shows. Cam Newton of the Patriots, Todd Gurley of the Atlanta Falcons, and then the last auto is going to be Damon Hazelton. Damon Hazelton of the Houston Texans going to Mr. CEO, followed up by Devonta Smith of the Eagles. More than a Thielen of the Minnesota Vikings. Najee Harris, Crusade Edition of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens. And then a Crusade Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Grayson. Welcome to BreakTraders, Grayson. Getting the last card in this break. We've got Jamar Chase from the Bengals, Tylan Wallace from the Ravens, Najee Harris from the Steelers, Devonta Smith of the Eagles going to Cherie, Rashad Bateman of the Ravens to Jonathan, Devonta Smith to Cherie, Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers going to Jonathan, Elijah Mitchell of the San Francisco 49ers going to Charles. Kyle Pitts of the Falcons to Bo. Asante Samuel of the Chargers going to Kenneth. Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers to Jake. Kyle Pitts to Bo. Justin Fields of the Bears to Jake. Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens going to Jonathan, followed by Greg Rousseau out of 99 out of 199 going to of the Buffalo Bills going to Derek, Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars going to Ryan, and Hamilcar Rashad Jr. of the New York Jets going to Michael, followed by J.C. Horn of the Carolina Panthers going to Jonathan. Some solid rookies there for sure. Not a lot of quarterback pulls though. Alrighty, let's run into our featured cards. We have Ellerson Smith of the New York Giants, and that's going to Mr. CEO. Followed by a Chris Rumpf II of the Los Angeles Chargers going to Kenneth. Damon Hazelton, and this one's out of 99. Damon Hazelton out of 99 going to the Houston Texans going to Mr. CEO, and then Walker Not So Little of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ryan, and then oh boy, give it the boom booms. It is the draft picks autograph blue Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears going to Jake. And on the back, Jake's getting the first Roxy BreakTraders mascot card. And that is the end of break 902. The end of break 902. And here we are. We are going into some absolute baseball. We'll be right back from BreakTraders Park. All right, here we go. We're back with some absolute baseball. We've got 3 teams to auction off. We're going to do them together as a 3-pack. It's going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Houston Astros, and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we will start the bidding for that 3-pack at $5. $5 from Harry. I have Harry first with $5. Do we have 10? $10 from T-Man. Do we have 15? Alrighty, $10 the current high bid. We will get this countdown started. Alrighty, 20 seconds left. T-Man in the lead with $10 for this 3-pack of baseball teams in the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Houston Astros, and the Milwaukee Brewers. Thanks. Alrighty, there we go. Looks like $10 has it for T-Man, unless I missed one. Scrolling up just to check. I did not. T-Man, you know what to do. The link is in the chat. Shannon, your thing came in just a second after the countdown was complete, as you can see on the screen. I'm gonna start taking pictures when it's close, because we've definitely had some issues where on like someone's computer it's showing differently than what we have right there. Alrighty, T-Man, send that for $10, and we're gonna get right into our next keyword clue, movie giveaway clue, and that's gonna be scuba. Huh, Kevin has it.
What?
I knew I shouldn't have done scuba that quickly. Son of a gun. Great guess. Kevin has it with Big Daddy. That's my fault, guys. I apologize, John and Jan. When I was doing them, I was like, you know, scuba, I might want to do that a little later. But no, I was arrogant and was like, I've been doing pretty good with these. Really tricking people lately. Nope. All right, we've got a Topps Baseball 2021 Series 1. The other clue was breakfast. Breakfast, because they went to McDonald's for breakfast. Scuba for Scuba Steve. The rest of the clues were going to be wall, because he peed on the wall. Big, because he has that crying moment where he's a big boy, and then the 5th was going to be boy, and then the 6th was going to be Steve. Series 1, which actually reminds me, folks, we do have now, and we will be getting them in probably on Tuesday, 2021 Topps Series 2 baseball hobby coming in on Tuesday. Jake Bowers of Cleveland, Elroy Jimenez of the White Sox, Chris Davies of the Orioles, Freddie Freeman of the Braves, Rafael Devers of the Red Sox, Marcel Ozuna of Atlanta, Sonny Gray of the Reds, Buck Farmer of Detroit, Tim Anderson of the White Sox, Jose Quintana of the Cubs, Brian Goodwin of the Reds, Trevor Bauer of the Reds, Amir Garrett of the Reds, DJ LeMahieu of the Yankees, Roberto Perez of Cleveland, followed up by Evisol Garcia of the Brewers, Maikel Franco of the Kansas City Royals, Tony Gonzalez of the Dodgers, Luis Patino of the Padres, Brandon Drury of the Blue Jays, Mauricio Dubon of the Giants, and then we have a gold Ian Anderson of the Atlanta Braves, followed by out of 70 Cavan Biggio of Toronto. We've got a felt card, a patch, that is interesting, of the Cincinnati Reds. Wow, that's like a varsity patch right there. Kel, I expect you to put that right on your right on a jacket. We have Cal Ripken Jr. of the Orioles, Tony Gwynn of the Padres, Brandon Nimmo of the Mets, Nate Pearson of the Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero of the Blue Jays, Jesus Aguilar of the Marlins, Jake Ordoza of the Twins, Bryce Harper of the Phillies, Kirby Yates of the Padres, David Dahl of the Rockies, Oliver Perez of Cleveland, Wade LeBlanc of Baltimore, San Diego Slam Diego, Trevor Williams of the Pirates, Hunter Renfroe of the Tampa Bay Rays, followed by Caleb Smith of Arizona, Luke Weaver of Arizona, Kevin Kiermaier of the Rays, Marco Gonzalez of the Mariners, and Wilson Ramos of the Mets. Scuba should have been last. You're not wrong, Harry. The movie giveaways is one of the hardest parts of my job. Alrighty, looks like we're ready to go. Here we go. This is break 903, the 2021 Absolute Baseball one box eBay pick your team auction. We'll start with the bronze box this time and the blue box next time. All right, we've got Brian Anderson of the Miami Marlins going to Mr. CEO, Jimmy Fox of the Philadelphia Phillies to Michael, Randy Arozena of the Tampa Bay Rays to T-Man, Sandy Koufax of the Dodgers going to Jacob. Jacob, welcome to BreakTraders. Paul Goldschmidt of the St. Louis Cardinals going to Mr. CEO. And then our first numbered of the evening, and that is going to be Salvador Perez out of 149 of the Kansas City Royals going to Mr. CEO. And our next memorabilia, probably going to be a Tools of the Trade. It is Dylan Cease out of 99 of the Chicago White Sox. Out of 99, Dylan Cease of the White Sox going to Joe. Joe, welcome to BreakTraders, getting the Tools of the Trade in the first break you've been in. Followed up by Rookies Auto, Jonathan Stever, and I love the light blue stitching right there. Chicago White Sox also going to Joe. Back-to-back cards to Joe. This one out of 30. 13 out of 30. Joe having a great break in his first time at BreakTraders. Also, folks, if you're new, you can use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first purchase with BreakTraders. And in addition, if you're not new, use promo code FD30 for 30% off your 2021 football breaks using promo code FD30. I would go look at those Prism draft pick breaks if I were you. There's been a significant price reduction on those. We've got the Icons Albert Pujols of the Los Angeles Angels going to Michael. And then we have out of 149, Randy Arozarena, the extreme team of the Tampa Bay Rays, going to T-Man. Alrighty. On to the second pack in mini box in this one. All right. We have Babe Ruth of the Yankees. Babe Ruth of the Yankees, and that is going to Aaron. Aaron, welcome to BreakTraders. Trevor Story of the Colorado Rockies going to Mr. CEO. Trey Turner of the Nationals going to Mr. CEO. And Tony Lazzari of the Yankees going to Aaron. Our numbered is going to be Jacob deGrom out of 199 of the New York Mets, and that is going to Mr. CEO. Followed up by a Tools of the Trade. Tools of the Trade out of 99, Domingo Leyba of the Arizona Diamondbacks going to T-Man. T-Man getting them in the auction before. Not a bad hit right there, and that is a six patcher. 47 out of 99 of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And our rookie auto is going to be Jazz Chisholm of the Miami Marlins, and that is out of 25. Out of 25 going to Mr. CEO. That's a nice one. The gold stitching, the black back baseball, and the gold auto. Jazz Chisholm of the Miami Marlins to Mr. CEO. Followed by Statistically Speaking, Mike Yastrzemski of the San Francisco Giants, and that is going to Michael. Followed by Wander Franco Prospects of the Tampa Bay Rays going to T-Man. And then we have a rookies class, Ryan Mountcastle out of 99. Ryan Mountcastle out of 99 of the Baltimore Orioles going to Michael. All right, let's run through these featured cards. We've got Jacob deGrom out of 199 of the New York Mets going to Mr. CEO. Followed by out of 149, Salvador Perez of the Kansas City Royals. Then out of 149, Randy Arozarena of the Tampa Bay Rays going to T-Man. And then a Ryan Mountcastle out of 99 of the Baltimore Orioles going to Michael. And then we have our two Tools of the Trade. 1 out of 99. That is Domingo Leyba of the Diamondbacks going to T-Man. And then another 1 out of 99. Dylan Cease of the White Sox going to Joe in his first break with BreakTraders. And then our two rookies. 1 out of 25 and 1 out of 30. We have Jonathan Stever of the White Sox to Joe and Jazz Chisholm of the Marlins to Mr. CEO. And that is the end of break 903. The end of break 903. And we will be right back. We are going to take a 3-minute break. Take the 3 minutes, check out our website. Lots of breaks closing, or that have the ability to close tonight. And then remember, promo code FD30. And that will work for all of our 2021 football breaks. The 2021 football breaks. That would be any legacy we have. I don't know if we don't have any legacy left, but Panini Prism draft picks, Hobby and Hobby Hybrid, Panini Contenders draft picks, and I think there's one score hidden in there as well. We will see you in 3 minutes. Alrighty, we are back with break 904. Break 904, and we've got 3 teams to auction off for this one. Again, they are going to go together. It's going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Colorado Rockies, and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we will start the bidding at $5 for them. $5 there. Five from Shannon. 5 from Shannon. Do we have 10? We have 5 from Shannon. Eric tried to get in with 5, but Shannon was just in front of him. Do we have 10? Alrighty. Looking for $10. We'll start the countdown, and maybe someone will move to snipe it at the end. 30 seconds on the clock. Shannon has it with $5 for this 3-pack of the Diamondbacks, Rockies, and Brewers. Alrighty, we have 15 from Mr. CEO. 15 from Mr. CEO. Shannon tried to get in there, but was just 2 seconds too late. Mr. CEO got it with 3 seconds remaining. Mr. CEO, you know what to do. The link is in the chat. In the meantime, start typing scuba in the chat. Scuba in the chat will get you entered into this next randomization. And then, folks, go to the BreakTraders.com. Use the promo code FD30 for any of our 2021 football breaks. And I believe if you just search 2021 football, it'll show you everything that we have available there. Would love to see some more of that Leaf Metal Draft football go. That was fun. With 30% off there, you're looking at about $35 a spot. Not bad at all for that Leaf Metal Draft football. And it works for any of the other 2021 breaks that we have going on right now. In addition, folks, be sure to check out the BreakTraders calendar. Not only will it keep you up to date on our shows, but it will also keep you up to date on our upcoming releases. We've got Panini Select Baseball coming out on the 23rd, and for that we don't have those breaks posted yet, but we will be getting those breaks posted by Monday for sure. In addition, folks, we've got Panini Noir Basketball on the 30th. Those breaks are already posted. And then Panini Chronicles Draft Picks on the 2nd and the Luminance Football on the 9th. And starting that week of July 5th or June 28th, we have a Tuesday and a Thursday show, and then a Wednesday and a Friday night show. Alrighty, John, can we get a countdown on Scuba?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Mike A.
Mike A. getting the Topps Heritage Baseball. We have Lane Thomas of the Cardinals, Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres, Chad Kuhl of the Pirates, Jeff McNeil of the Mets, Spencer Howard of the Philadelphia Phillies, Miguel Sano of the Twins, Mookie Betts of the Dodgers, Zach Godley of the Red Sox, and Andrew McCutchen of the Philadelphia Phillies. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 904. The App 2021 Absolute Baseball eBay Pick One Box. Pick your team. Started with the bronze box last time, so here we'll start with the blue. Alrighty. Isaiah Kinnear Khalifa of the Texas Rangers going to JDL. Followed by Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers going to Mr. CEO. Aaron Nola of the Phillies going to Chad. Welcome to BreakTraders, Chad. Followed by Ken Boyer of the St. Louis Cardinals going to Michael. Michael in his first break with the BreakTraders community. And then Kyle Tucker of the Houston Astros going to Mr. CEO. In the first numbered card of this evening, it is going to be Gil Hodges out of 199 of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that is going to Jordan. And then our tools of the trade, this is Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees. Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees, tools of the trade, 6-patcher. Woo! And that is going to T-Man. And folks, remember, if you're a new customer and haven't gone to BreakTraders.com yet, you can use promo code NEWBT to get 20% off your first order. And then our rookie auto is going to be Ryan Jeffers. Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins going to JDL, and that is out of 10. Out of 10. And, you know, with those rarities and the rookies, we mag those bad boys up. Whoozah. Followed up by an Icons Albert Pujols. Icons Albert Pujols of the Los Angeles Angels going to Chad. And then it looks like we have another number. This one, statistically speaking, Manny Machado of the San Diego Padres going to T-Man. T-Man not having a bad break with that numbered, and then also that Jason Dominguez tools of the trade. We have Walker Buehler of the Los Angeles. Walker Buehler of the Los Angeles. I believe these are the Dodgers. And that is going to be going to Jordan. Then Rise Hoskins of the Phillies going to Chad. Buster Posey of the Giants going to Ricardo. Garrett Cole of the Yankees going to T-Man. And Ken Griffey Jr. of the Mariners going to Michael. And then our numbered is going to be Trey Turner of the Washington Nationals going to Mr. CEO. That is 23 out of 99. Followed by a tools of the trade. And this one is Miguel Sano of the Minnesota Twins going to JDL. And our rookie auto is going to be Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics going to Jonathan, and that is 31 out of 35. Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics right there. The next card up is a rookies class, Jake Cronenworth of the San Diego Padres. Jake Cronenworth of the San Diego Padres, and that is going to T-Man. Followed up by a statistically speaking Mookie Betts of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that's going to Jordan. Alrighty, let's run down these featured cards. We've got 23 out of 99 of the Washington Nationals going to Mr. CEO. That is Trey Turner. Next up, out of 199, Gil Hodges of the Los Angeles Dodgers going to Jordan. Followed up, statistically speaking, out of 149, it's Manny Machado of the San Diego Padres going to T-Man. The Miguel Sano Tools of the Trade of the Minnesota Twins, and that is going to be going to JDL. Then we have our first rookie signature, and that's going to be Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics going to Jonathan. Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics going to Jonathan. Followed up by a big hit, and it is Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees, the tools of the trade. You got the 6 patches, you got the multicolors, and you got that one going to T-Man. Congrats, T-Man, on that hit. And then, due to the rarity, we mag it up. It is an auto, and that is Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins RC, and that is going to JDL. And there we have it, folks. That is the end of break 904. We will be right back from BreakTraders Field. I was wrong. We're not going to BreakTraders Field. We're going to the court. BT Court for some 2020-2021 Panini Contenders basketball. 2020-21 Panini Contenders basketball. Before we get into that, we're going to do our next keyword giveaway. New movie right here. The next movie keyword giveaway is going to be football. As soon as it drops in the chat, you'll have 1 minute to guess guess right there on that one. Jurassic World is not right. That movie was also done last week. The Longest Yard, incorrect. Waterboy, incorrect. But good guess with the first one being a Happy Gilmore or Adam Sandler movie, not a Happy Gilmore movie. The Replacements, no. Rudy, no. Varsity Blues, no. The Replacements, no. Brian's Song, no. Movie keyword giveaway guessing is about to be over. Movie giveaway guessing has ended. No correct guesses there. Alrighty. We are going to start auctioning off some basketball teams. We're going to do these ones solo for this 2020-21 Contenders Hobby Break. First up, we are going to do the Atlanta Hawks. And that is going to be starting at $5. The Atlanta Hawks for $5. $5 from Mr. CEO. $10 from T-Man for the Atlanta Hawks. $10 from T-Man. Do we have 15? We are going to start the 30-second countdown. $10 looks to be the high bid. There's 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Countdown complete. $10. T-Man has it. Next up, we have the Detroit Pistons featuring Rochester's own Isaiah Stewart. And we will start the bidding for that at $5 as well. $5 for the Detroit Pistons and Isaiah Stewart. $5 from AMPX. Do we have $10? 10 for the Pistons. A lot of good rookies from the Pistons. And you know what? We had a sick pull out of 2020 Panini Contenders football on Wednesday. We pulled a Justin Herbert on-card auto. Maybe that Contenders magic will roll over to the hardwood and we'll pull one of those Saban Lee or Isaiah Stewart's on-cards. All right, Mr. CEO with 10, and we will start the countdown. 30 seconds is on the clock. Thank you, T-Man. $15 from AMPX. 15 from AMPX. Mr. CEO got in right after the countdown was complete. Right after the countdown was complete. Nothing stood out for the Braves, Jordan. I apologize about that. But maybe someone in the audience might be able to give a better answer for you. 15 AMPX. The link is in the chat. Next up, we have the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers. And again, the bidding is starting at $5 for the Lakers. $5 from Shannon. $5 from Shannon. Do we have 10? And folks, if you're interested in basketball, we've got an impeccable card random out there. 20% off using the promo code IM20, and 30% off if you go join our Discord and find it in our hashtag Discord deals channels. That brings it down to about $175 an entry for that, which brings that box to significantly less than it's retailing for right now. All right, we've got $5 from Shannon. Do we have 10? We are going to start the countdown. 30 seconds are on the clock. What's going on, Adam? Great to see you. $15 from Mr. CEO. 15 from Mr. CEO takes it. 15 from CEO takes it. Mr. CEO, you know what to do. You can send the payment now, or you can wait till after this next one, because it may be of interest to you. And that is going to be the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies, and we are going to start it at $5. $10 from over the years. 10 from over the years for the Grizzlies. Do we have 15? $10 from over the years. We're going to start the countdown on the Grizzlies, with $10 being the high bid. $15, the current high bid from AMPX. Alrighty. That countdown is complete. $15 has it. The payment link is in the chat. And while we wait for that payment, we are going to do our keyword giveaway of the randomization. Football, 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 football. Dropping the footballs in the chat. John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Adam B.
And Adam getting some Upper Deck hockey. John Gibson from the Ducks, followed by John Tavares from the Leafs, Juice Saros of the Nashville Predators, Teuvo Teravainen of the Hurricanes, followed by Vincent Trocheck of the Hurricanes, Mikko Koskinen of the Oilers, Jacob Silverberg of the Ducks, and Matt Duchene of the Nashville Predators. And folks, if you haven't got those PayPal payments in, make sure to get those in so we can get this going. It looks like we're still waiting on some payments here. Y'all are seeing that we're waiting on payments, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. We are waiting on AMPX and it says we're waiting on T-Man, but he said he paid.
It could be PayPal being slow with the notifications.
There was one that took 8 minutes earlier for the notification.
One second, gents. We are just waiting to receive the payment. What do you mean it's not send an AMPX? He said PayPal's not working. We don't take other forms of payment for these ones. There's just no way to really set that up right now. You can always just go and use the email. So you can log into your PayPal. Don't click the link. Just log into your PayPal and use that email to drop it in. I see Mr. CEO's payment went through. T-Man, you said you sent yours, correct? And y'all are logged into PayPal, right?
Yes.
But we called in earlier that took 8 minutes before
Yeah.
it posted.
Yep, PayPal is showing T-Man's payment is processed for him. So we're just waiting on it on our end. And as soon as it does, we will get rocking and rolling. Are you getting an error code AMPX or what is not working for you? Apologize for the delay here, folks. We just have to receive the payment before we can go. And you know what? While we wait, we're not going to make you suffer for the wait. The next movie giveaway keyword. John, once you're ready, we will go. We are ready. The next keyword is dog. We've got T-Man's payment. Oh, you didn't have to do that, T-Man, but we'll take care of that on your end. Airbud, nice guess, incorrect. Cujo, no. Sandlot, no. Another good guess. Dog's Purpose, no. Beethoven, no. Game Plan, yes. Game Plan is correct. All right, that's 2 straight with the second keyword. We have a Topps 2021 Heritage Baseball. AMPX, are you still out there? Are you trying to get that payment through? Has it processed on your end? Can you provide an update, please? We have Antonio Senzatella, rookies of the Rockies, followed by Miguel Andahar of the Yanks, John Bertie of the Marlins, Ryan McBroom of the Royals, Matt Chapman of the A's, Ian Happ of the Cubs, the Purple Hanser Alberto, Matt Chapman of the Athletics, and Jose Barrios of the Minnesota Twins. Alrighty. AMPX, are you out there?
Who's the second?
Huh?
No, let's received one from G-Man so far. So it could just be PayPal.
Yeah, I think PayPal's just being slow, but I need to know if we're good with everyone.
Good with everyone.
All right, we are good with everyone. Thank you for making those payments. I apologize. T-Man, as soon as we see your second pay... Yeah, I don't think it was just you. I think it's just PayPal in general. T-Man, as soon as we see your second payment, we'll get that refunded for you. Jan or John, just take care of that, please. Here we go. This is break 905, the 2020-21 Panini Contenders Basketball. This 10 packs per box, 12 cards per packs, and 2 autos. Yusuf Nurkic of the Trailblazers, followed by Rudy Gobert of Utah, Marvin Bagley III of Sacramento. We have Kristaps Porzingis of the Dallas Mavericks, followed by a filler. And then we have a playoff ticket out of 249, Devontae Graham of the Hornets, going to Jeff in his first break with the BreakTraders community. DeAndre Hunter of Atlanta, LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers, D'Angelo Russell of the Timberwolves, LaMarcus Aldridge of the Spurs, and John Wall of the Houston Rockets. We've got a Giannis of the Milwaukee Bucks, followed by Miles Turner of the Pacers, Zach LaVine of Chicago, Klay Thompson of Golden State, Karis Lever of Brooklyn, and then we're going to have a lottery ticket. Boom, boom, boom. The lottery ticket, Kira Lewis Jr. Kira Lewis Jr. lottery ticket of the New Orleans Pelicans, and that's going to Chad. Chad, welcome to BreakTraders. Then we've got Joel Embiid with the Sixers, Goran Dragic with the Heat, Montrezl Harrell of the Lakers, and Kevin Durant of Brooklyn. We got Pascal Siakam of the Raptors. We have Kobe White of the Chicago Bulls. Kobe White of the Bulls. Bojan Bogdanovic of the Jazz. Russell Westbrook of the Washington Wizards. And then we have a Sweet Shots Klay Thompson. Sweet Shots Klay Thompson. Those are usual much cooler looking cards, but I guess with all his injuries, they weren't able to get one there. Lauri Markkanen of the Bulls, Jamal Murray of the Nuggets, Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks, RJ Barrett of the Knicks, and Devin Booker of Phoenix. Phoenix crushing it right now in the playoffs. Looks like we're going to have an auto in here. Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics, followed by Draymond Green of Golden State, Jonas Valanciunas of Memphis, Ben Simmons of Philly, and Gordon Hayward of Charlotte. And the auto, Dante DiVincenzo of the Milwaukee Bucks, and that is out of 99, and that is going to Jeff. Jeff, with his first time at BreakTraders, getting the Dante DiVincenzo auto. Followed up by a season ticket, James Harden, Bam Adebayo, Kemba Walker of the Boston Celtics, who was just traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Al Horford, Jarrett Culver of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers, Buddy Hield of the Sacramento Kings. Followed by Luka Doncic of the Mavs and Patty Mills of the San Antonio Spurs. And then it's going to be a Rookie of the Year contender. And it is Isaiah Stewart of the Detroit Pistons. Going to AMPX. Isaiah Stewart of Rochester, New York, where BreakTraders HQ is. Followed by Fred Van Vliet, Christian Wood, Kelly Oubre Jr., Seth Curry, and Donovan Mitchell. We've got Nikola Vucevic of the Orlando Magic, followed by De'Aaron Fox of the Kings, Markelle Fultz of the Magic, Tyler Hero of Miami, Davis Bertans of Washington. And it looks like we're going to have our next auto. And it is a lottery pick. And it is Denny Avdija, the finals auto ticket. And that is 43 out of 49 on card, going to Jeff. Jeff having a strong first break with BreakTraders, getting both autos out of this one. Followed by Andrew Wiggins of the Golden State Warriors, Karl Anthony Towns, Rui Hachimura, and Victor Oladipo of the Rockets. We've got Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Followed by Drew Holiday of Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma of the Lakers, Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. And then a lottery ticket, Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin of the New York Knicks, going to Noah. Followed by Al Horford, now of the Boston Celtics, but of the Oklahoma City Thunder, going to Medi. Followed by Nikola Jokic, Miles Bridges, Eric Gordon, and PJ Washington Jr. DeAndre Ayton of Phoenix, followed by Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets, Sekou Doumbouya, Jason Tatum, and Devontae Graham. And then it's going to be a Giannis Superstar. Giannis Superstar of the Milwaukee Bucks, going to Jeff. Carmelo Anthony of the Trailblazers, Paul George of the Clippers, Malcolm Brogdon of the Pacers, and DeMar DeRozan of the Spurs. And we got 4 packs left in this one. We've got Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards, Ja Morant of the Grizzlies, Lonzo Ball of New Orleans, Anthony Davis of the Lakers. We have a fillered card, and after that we have a first round ticket, Nikola Jokic out of 149. Andre Drummond of Cleveland, Jimmy Butler of Miami, Eric Bledsoe of New Orleans, Colin Sexton of Cleveland, and Domantas Sabonis of the Pacers. Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Grizzlies, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks. John Collins also of Atlanta, Brandon Ingram of the Pelicans, and Blake Griffin of Detroit. Followed by Jalen Smith, Rookie of the Year. Jalen Smith, Rookie of the Year, contenders of the Phoenix Suns, going to Dominique. Congrats, Dominique, and welcome to BreakTraders. Followed by Chris Paul, Aaron Gordon of Orlando, Steven Adams of New Orleans, and Michael Porter Jr. of Denver. We've got Terry Rozier of the Charlotte Hornets, followed by CJ McCollum of the Blazers, followed by Damian Lillard of the Blazers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and then we have a Sweet Shots James Harden of the Brooklyn Nets. James Harden of the Brooklyn Nets, and that's going to Mr. CEO, followed by Kyle Lowry of Toronto, Chris Middleton of Milwaukee, Tobias Harris of Philadelphia, Derrick Rose of the Knicks, and Julius Randle of the Knicks as well. And on to the last pack in this break. We have Kevin Love of Cleveland, Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards, Ja Morant of Memphis, Lonzo Ball of New Orleans, Anthony Davis of the Lakers, and then we have an MVP contenders, and it is Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers, and that's going to Jeff. Followed up by Andre Drummond of the Cavs, Jimmy Butler of Miami, Eric Bledsoe of New Orleans, and Colin Sexton of Cleveland. Alrighty. Let's run some of these cards down. First, we have two numbers, a playoff ticket out of 249, Devontae Graham of the Hornets, and then Nikola Jokic out of 149, first round ticket of the Nuggets, going to Dan. And now on to the featured cards. We've got the superstars, Giannis of the Milwaukee Bucks, going to Jeff. Two Rookie of the Year contenders, Jalen Smith of the Suns, going to Dominique, and Isaiah Stewart of the Pistons from Rochester, New York, going to AMPX. Two lottery tickets. We have Kira Lewis Jr. of the Pelicans going to Chad, and Obi Toppin of the Knicks going to Noah. Both BreakTraders first timers. Followed up by a Dante DiVincenzo out of 99, auto of the Milwaukee Bucks, and that's going to Jeff. And then the Denny Avdija of the Washington Wizards out of 49, the on-card auto going to Jeff as well. And that is the end of break 905, and we will be right back from BreakTraders Field. We are ready to rock and roll with 906, but first we have to auction off a 3-pack of teams. And it is going to start at $5, but I will believe it'll quickly move past there. And we have the Eagles, Browns, and Seahawks. Bidding starts at $5. We have $20. $20 the current high bid. $20 the current high bid. Do we have 25? All right, we're going to start the countdown. 30 seconds on the clock. Alrighty. Looks like Joey G's got it. Joey G for $20. You know what to do. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat for that one. And in the meantime, folks, if you're interested in individual cards, our customer Fieldhouse Collectibles may have a solution for you. You can check out their eBay store. That is another benefit of being in our Discord. We have a channel just to promote your your user eBay stores. Right now we see T-Man's listed in there. I'm sure the Fieldhouse Collectibles store will be listed soon. Joey G has said he has sent his payment, and we are checking on that. There we go. That one came in immediately. That's amazing. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 906, the 2020 Donruss Optic Hybrid One Boxer. Four cards per pack, 8 cards per box. Let's see what we've got. Looking for those red mojos. Deshaun Watson of Houston. And then we've got a T- of Drew Brees of the Saints. And that's the black. And that, oh, nope, that must not be the black Pandora, but that is just a T-. And then our first mojo is going to be a rated rookie, and that is Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders. Followed up by Dalton Keene of the New England Patriots. That Raiders going to Josh, and the Patriots with Kevin. Ryan Kerrigan of Washington, followed by Antoine Winfield Jr. Silver of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Kevin. Then we've got Anthony McFarland, rated rookie of the Steelers, going to Jeff. And Albert Aquabana of the Denver Broncos going to Kevin. Jared Goff of the Rams, followed by a Dominators Russell Wilson, and then a mojo Raekwon Davis of the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to Justin, followed by Logan Wilson of the Bengals going to Rustin. Tre'Davious White of the Buffalo Bills. And then here we go. It is the rookies, and it is Tua. Tua of the Miami Dolphins going to Justin. Followed by a CeeDee Lamb, rated rookie of the Dallas Cowboys going to Howard. And Terrell Lewis of the Rams, and that is going to Joshua. Darius Leonard of the Colts, a Clyde Edwards-Helaire silver, the rookies. And then we've got a nice, strong red mojo right behind him. And it is going to be Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts. And that's going to David. Followed by Isaiah Coulter of the Houston Texans. And if you like football breaks, use promo code FD30 to get in on some of our 2021 products. 2021, we've got a Leaf Metal Division random coming up that I believe is actually pretty much a personal. Travis Kelce of Kansas City, followed by Tommy Stevens, RC of the New Orleans Saints. That's going to James. Then we've got Eno Benjamin of the Cardinals, silver, going to Harry. J.K. Dobbins, rated rookie of the Ravens, going to David. And Christian Fulton of the Titans, going to Kevin. Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins, followed by an Elite Series rookie, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles going to Joey G. And then we've got a Mojo Kenneth Murray of the Los Angeles Chargers going to Paul, and Colby Parkinson of the Seahawks also going to Joey G. DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers, DeAndre Hopkins, silver of the Cardinals, Van Jefferson, rated rookie of the Rams, going to Joshua, and then Jason Huntley of the Detroit Lions going to Sierra. Alrighty, let's run these rookies down. Jason Huntley of the Lions going to Sierra. Van Jefferson of the Rams going to Josh. Colby Parkinson of the Seahawks going to Joey G. The Red Mojo, Kenneth Murray of the Chargers to Paul. Christian Fulton of the Titans to Kevin. J.K. Dobbins, rated rookie of the Ravens to David. Eno Benjamin of the Cardinals to Harry Hood. Tommy Stevens of the Saints going to James. Isaiah Coulter of Houston to Harry. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the rookies of Kansas City going to Josh. Terrell Lewis of the Rams going to Joshua. Logan Wilson of the Bengals going to Rustin. Raekwon Davis of the Dolphins going to Justin. Albert Aquebana of Denver going to Kevin. Anthony McFarland Jr. of the Steelers going to Jeff. Anton Winfield Jr. of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Kevin. Dalton Keene of the Patriots to Kevin. And Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders going to Josh. And now on to the featured cards. The rated rookie, CD Lamb. Our two QBs. We have Tua and we have Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts going to Joey G and Tua going to Justin. And then we have the Red Mojo, Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts. And that is going to David. Boom, boom, boom. And there you have it, folks. That is the end of our eBay breaks. The end of our eBay breaks. We will be back in 5 minutes with break 807, the 2020 Donruss Optic Hybrid One Box. Pick your team. And then an 877 2021 Leaf Metal Draft Edition. Remember, folks, you can use the promo code FD30, and all you have to do is search 2021 football to access those ones that are available. Any of our breaks, you can even access it for the pre-sale Luminance, the pre-sale Chronicles. Well, the breaks, not the boxes. Any of these breaks available, you can use that code on. Alrighty, folks, we will be back in 5. Alrighty, we are back and we are ready to rock and roll with this hobby hybrid pick your team. Donruss Optic Hobby Hybrid. Pick one boxer, pick your team. Well, Hobby H2 to be exact on that one. And folks, remember, we only have 2 breaks scheduled right now. Looks like 6 spots left in the Prism Draft Picks Football Hobby Hybrid Pick Your Team. 10 spots left in a Donruss Optic Hobby H2 Team Random. That's $17 an entry. Chronicles Hobby 1-box Pick Your Team from $4. Pick your division for $38 with the Chronicles. The Panini Contenders Draft Picks Team Random, 14 spots left. We have a 3-team random for NBA Hoops for $45 an entry there. 5 spots left in that. 6 spots in the Prism Basketball Hobby 1-box 3-team random. $170 an entry there. Alrighty. Here we go. 870. We have 4 cards per pack and 8 packs per box. There's the 8 packs. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, right out of the bat, the first card pulled is a auto. Nice. Nice hit there. I mean, not a great player, but awesome, always awesome to get an auto out of the Hobby H2s. And this is Ross Blaylock of the Houston Texans, and that's going to Lucas. And then we've got a Dominators, Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, and that is going to be going to Edvin. Followed by a rated rookie Mojo Antonio Gibson of the Washington Football Team going to Marvin. Next up, we've got a Jeff Gladney RC of the Minnesota Vikings, and that is going to be going to Lucas. Didn't mean to do that. We've got Miles Sanders of the Eagles, and that is going to be going to Ben, followed by a T-minus Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks going to Lucas. And then we've got a red mojo, Isaiah Coulter of the Houston Texans going to Lucas, and Javon Kinlaw of the 49ers going to Kevin. We've got Kerryon Johnson of the Lions, a silver Mike Williams of the Chargers, and then it is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, rated rookie of the Philadelphia Eagles, going to Ben. Followed up by Ross Blaylock of the Houston Texans, going to Lucas. 3 packs in, on to the 4th. Chris Godwin of Tampa Bay, a Dominators Aaron Jones of the Green Bay Packers, and then a red mojo Cole Kmet rated rookie. Getting some strong mojos here. This is the Chicago Bears going to T-Man, followed by Trevon Diggs of the Dallas Cowboys going to Lucas. Drew Brees of the Saints, followed by a retro James Harrison, and then a rated rookie mojo CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys going to Lucas. That's all the mojos. 3 of the 4 very nice hits right there. Then Marlon Davidson of the Falcons going to Lucas as well. We've got Tom Brady of Tampa Bay, Tom Brady of Tampa Bay. Then we've got a rated rookie, and it is a Herbie! And that's of the Los Angeles Chargers, and that's going to Ben. The silver hollow rated rookie right there. Then we've got Colin Johnson of the Jaguars going to Jonathan, and AJ Epineza of the Buffalo Bills going to Derek. DJ Chark do 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 DJ Chark do 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 do, followed by a Josh Allen T-, and it looks like a fourth red mojo. A fourth red mojo. This Grant Delpit with the Cleveland Browns going to Lucas, and then Quintez Cephas of the Lions going to Lucas as well. And the last pack in this one. Sam Darnold of the Jets. Henry Ruggs, the third of the Las Vegas Raiders, going to Cynthia. Another red mojo. Christian Felton of the Titans going to Kevin. Yes, and you can get 20% off using promo code IM20, or 30% off if you go to join our Discord and find that promo code. AJ Terrell of the Atlanta Falcons going to Lucas as well. All right, let's run down these rookies. AJ Terrell of the Atlanta Falcons going to Lucas. Christian Fulton of the Titans going to Kevin. Henry Ruggs the third of the Raiders to Cynthia. Quintez Cephas of Detroit to Lucas. Grant Delpit of Cleveland going to Lucas. AJ Epineza of the Bills, and that is going to be going to Derek. Followed by Colin Johnson of the Jaguars, rated rookie addition to Jonathan. Marlon Davidson of the Falcons to Lucas. Trevon Diggs of the Cowboys going to Lucas. Ross Blaylock of Houston to Lucas. Javon Kinlaw of the 49ers, and that is going to Kevin. The red Isaiah Coulter of Houston going to Lucas. And then Jeff Gladney of the Minnesota Vikings going to Lucas as well. And then let's rip into these hitters. First, we have the Ross Blaylock Blue Auto. That is out of 60 of the Houston Texans going to Lucas. And then our red mojos. CeeDee Lamb, Cole Kmet, and Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson to Marvin, Cole Kmet to T-Man, and CeeDee Lamb to Lucas. If there's any interest in a snake tonight, drop the interest in the chat. And then our two big hits, we have this hollow rated rookie, Justin Herbert and Jalen Hurts. Justin Herbert with the Chargers going to Ben, and Jalen Hurts with the Eagles also going to Ben. And that is the end of break number 870. I dropped the snake survey in the chat. Let us know if you'd want a snake. We've got 2 responses so far. 2 people wanted contenders draft picks. 1 person wanted absolute memorabilia. And here we are on our next break. But first, we are going to randomize the dog. Drop dog in the chat. Dog in the chat. Dog in the chat to be entered to win. Type dog in the chat for your opportunity to win. All right, let's count it down, John.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Kenneth Smith.
Kenneth Smith, right before his Leaf personal, getting some Topps
Really?
Heritage Baseball. We've got Chris Bassett of the A's, Steven Souza of the Cubs, Brian Anderson of the Marlins, Ronald Guzman of the Rangers, Garrett Thompson of the Rockies, Justin Verlander of the Astros, Aaron Judge of the Yankees, and 2020 World Series Game 2, and then Shane, not Justin Bieber, of the Cleveland baseball team. Here we go. This is break 877, the 2021 Leaf Metal Draft, originally a division random that got turned into K. Scotty's personal. Oop. Looks like we are starting off with a Jaguar. Get excited, because we're ready to rock. First, we've got Dylan Moses of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dylan Moses of the Jaguars, and that is out of 50. Next up, we have Gregory Russo, Tenacious D, out of 15. Out of 15 of the Buffalo Bills. Then we have Asim Rose Jr. Asim Rose Jr. of the Minnesota Vikings. Out of 40. And then it is Trevon Grimes. Trevon Grimes. Looks like he's from Florida. And he is now on the Philadelphia Eagles. And that is out of 75. And then, Haley, good luck was great luck. We have Zach Wilson of the New York Jets. Zach Wilson of the New York Jets, armed and dangerous. Out of 20. Woo-wee! Woo-ee is right there. Let's run these down. Asim Rose Jr. of the Philadelphia Eagles, out of 40. Nope, not gonna work. Thought we could make that work. Then we've got Trevon Grimes of the Eagles. Followed by Dylan Moses out of 50, and that Trevon Grimes was out of 75. Dylan Moses of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then out of 15, it is Grew of the Buffalo Bills. Grew of the Buffalo Bills. And then, here we go. On the Chronicles draft picks, it wouldn't work on Chronicles Hobby because it's just for 2021. It is Armed and Dangerous out of 20. And that is Zach Wilson of the Jets. Zach Wilson of the Jets. Woos. There we go. That is the end of break 877, the 2021 Leaf Metal Draft Division Random that turned into a K. Scotty Personal. It's software that we have here in-house. Just our normal discount, the 3 for 10, because all 2020 products their pricing was adjusted to meet the market pricing just today. So there's a lot of great pricing on those 2020 products. Yep, Mark, that's something that we developed here in-house. I don't think any other breaker in the game has it. Alrighty, folks. We are going to do our next movie keyword giveaway. And it is going to be yacht. Mrs. Doubtfire is incorrect. Overboard. No. Wolf of Wall Street, no. Do you see fireworks? It's either fireworks or a gun battle. And in Rochester right now, could be either.
Epic gun battle.
Juneteenth is tomorrow, and July 4th is coming up, so there might be a lot of fireworks in the next couple weeks.
Alrighty, we have no correct guesses yet. All right. Yeah. Well, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and if we get back, hopefully there'll be something closed. If not, it'll be a short Friday night here at BreakTraders. Alrighty, we are back from BreakTraders Saturday, and it looks like we have a personal box to break right here. A 2021 Prism Hobby Personal. Prism Draft Picks Hobby, they're going to be right there to your left. In the meantime, while we get that card, type yacht in the chat to be entered for this next giveaway. Yacht in the chat. John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Joe Garrity.
Joey G gets the Topps Heritage Baseball. We got Luis Ariz of the Twins, Liam Hendricks of the A's, Josh Wyndham of the Brewers, Justin Upton of the Angels, the then and now Hank Aaron and Marcell Ozuna, Mariners Tim Lopez, Purple Sonny Gray, the 2020 NL pitching leaders Yu Darvish, Zach Davies, and Max Fried, and Brandon Workman of the Phillies. Alrighty. Mr. CEO, I saw you just typed yacht in the chat. Let me know when you want me to break this bad boy. The 2021 Prism Hobby Personal. Let's go. And folks, check out Mr. CEO's eBay store, Fieldhouse Collectibles. Wow, this is the first time they were able to come right out all nicely like that. Very nice. Very, very nice. We have Brandon Cooks, followed by Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, and our auto. Holy smokes! Woo! It's Mac Jones. Mac Jones of the New England Patriots. And that is out of 149. Woo! A Tom Brady of Tampa Bay, followed by T. Higgins of Cincinnati. And then we've got Terrace Marshall Jr. of Carolina. We've got not one of them, but two of them. And then a Crusades Najee Harris. Crusades Najee Harris. What a hit for Mr. CEO right there. Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos and Baker Mayfield of Cleveland. And then it's one of the newest members of the Buffalo Bills. It is Spencer Brown. The Spencer Brown auto from the University of Northern Illinois. That is a big man right there. Then we've got Tyler Vaughns of the Indianapolis Colts, followed by Devonta Smith out of 199 of the Philadelphia Eagles. Julio Jones of the Tennessee Titans. And All-Americans Dylan Moses of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then Travis Etienne of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kenyon Drake, followed by Alvin Kamara, and then our next is going to be Quintin Morris. Quinton Morris, an undrafted free agent from Bowling Green. Didn't even know they had a football team. Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns. Jimmy Garoppolo of the San Francisco 49ers. Najee Harris, Silver Crusade. Followed by Marquez Stevenson of the Buffalo Bills. And then it is Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson of the New York Jets. There we go. Getting some hits for Mr. CEO. 2 packs left in this personal. David Johnson of the University of Northern Illinois. Chase Claypool of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we got Tommy Togia of the Cleveland Browns from the Ohio State University. Followed by Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts. Joseph Osai of the Cincinnati Bengals. Carson Wentz of the Indianapolis Colts. Najee Harris of the Steelers. And Kadarius Toney of the New York Football Giants. Alrighty, on to the last pack here. Jared Goff of the Rams. Deebo Samuel of the San Francisco 49ers. And then we have Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones of the Los Angeles Rams. Followed up by Kelvin Ridley of the Atlanta Hawks. Justin Herbert of the Chargers, and that's out of 75 right there. Followed by Dylan Moses of the Jaguars, All-Americans. Jamar Chase, All-Americans of the Bengals. And another Jamar Chase, this one a base of the Bengals. Alrighty, let's run this box down. In the meantime, folks, you saw those big hits. We've had a couple big hits out of Prism Draft Picks Hobby tonight. You can use promo code FD30 for 30% off any of the 2021 football breaks. Jamar Chase of the Bengals. Jamar Chase, All-Americans of the Bengals. Dylan Moses of the Jaguars. Kadarius Toney of the Giants. Najee Harris of the Steelers. Joseph Osai of the Bengals. Kwity Paye of the Colts. Marquez Stevenson of the Bills. Najee Harris Crusades of the Steelers. Travis Etienne of the Jaguars. Dylan Moses of the Jags. Devonta Smith out of 199 of the Eagles. Tyler Vaughns of the Colts. Najee Harris Crusades of the Steelers. And Double Terrace Marshall Jr.'s of the Panthers. And now on to the featured cards. We've got Tommy Togia of the Cleveland Browns, followed by Quinton Morris, an undrafted free agent, Ernest Jones of the Los Angeles Rams, and Spencer Brown of the Buffalo Bills. Then we've got a Zach Wilson of the New York Jets. Zach Wilson of the Jets. And the big hitter. Out of 149, it's the Mac Jones auto. Mac Jones of the New England Patriots. And that is going the end of Mr. CEO's personal. Alrighty. That break has been completed. It doesn't look like we have many people on the stream to follow up. I'm going to check the snake results again to see if there's any interest. Doesn't seem to be much interest there. And occasionally with the summer, we're going to have some short shows, and it looks like this is going to be one of them. Great break, great personal break to close that out. And now we're going to close it out with our hits of the night. We have the Ryan Jeffers rookie auto from the Absolute Baseball of the Twins. And that was out of 10. And then we're going to do them all together because they're all big hitters. Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, and Justin Fields. Boom, boom, boom. 2 of them from the Panini Prism Draft Picks hobby, and 1 of them from the Leaf Metal Draft. There wasn't any interest in a snake, Mr. CEO. And folks, that is the end of Friday with Saute. Friday with Saute is over this week. Check back with us next week. We have a break Wednesday night, Thursday during the day, and Saturday night. And then the week after that, we get into our summer schedule. It's going to be every Tuesday and Thursday at noon, Wednesdays at 6 p.m., and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Oh, it looks like Mr. CEO wants to do one more Panini Prism Draft Picks Personal. We will be back and we'll be ready to rip that as soon as we see that on our closed. In the meantime, while we wait for that, we can do our next giveaway clue. Alrighty, and that is going to be River. 1 minute to guess the movie with the keyword River. Stand By Me is incorrect. Jungle Cruise, no. Drums Along the Mohawk, no. Keywords can be part of the title, but in this one, I would say I'm not going to answer that, but I don't think so. Movie giveaway guessing has ended. And here we are, we're ready to get into Mr. CEO's next personal. I just actually want to check, make sure I believe he's here because I've seen him, but I just want to double check it. Mr. CEO, as soon as you tell me to rip, I will finish opening this box. Let's roll. Five packs. 5 autos, 8 cards per pack. There are $325 on our website, and then there's a promo code PRISMDP30 that gets you 30% off that one. Kyler Murray of the Arizona Cardinals and Jacob Eason of the Indianapolis Colts. And our first auto is going to be Patty Fisher. Patty Fisher of the Carolina Panthers. Followed up by Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then Clyde Edwards-Helaire of the Kansas City Chiefs, followed by Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals, and a Crusade, Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins, followed by Patrick Surtain, All-Americans, the second of the Denver Broncos. James Conner of Arizona, Devontae Adams of Green Bay. Followed by a Chicago Bear, and it's CJ Marabella of the Chicago Bears. Then we've got Brandon Cooks, followed up by Groot. This one out of 149. Then we've got Devontae Adams of the Packers, Sean Wade, and I am having trouble finding him. Oh, that's because for some reason that one's over there. Sean Wade of the Ravens and Rakeem Boyd of the Detroit Lions. Patrick Mahomes of Kansas City and Chris Godwin of Tampa Bay. And then it's Darryl Slayton of the Green Bay Packers. Followed up by Michael Carter of the New York Jets. And a Blue Crusades out of 149, it is Trey Lance. Followed by Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers, and Sage Surratt of the Detroit Lions, and Kellen Mond of the Minnesota Vikings. Kellen Mond, the Minnesota QB of the future. Ben Roethlisberger, followed by Josh Kelly of UCLA. And then it is a Cincinnati Bengal. It is Joseph Osai, from Texas, now on Cincinnati, and that is out of 99. Followed by Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, another Gregory Rousseau, Groot of the Bills out of 249. Patty Mahomes of Kansas City, Jeremiah Owusu-Kamara of the Cleveland Browns, coming from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And then we have Kenneth Gainwell of the Philadelphia Eagles, an All-American edition of him from Memphis. Walking in Memphis. Jan, for your last show with us next week, are you going to be bringing in that sax?
Oh, man.
The end of an era. Bring the sax in. Play a solo. You're going to have to play us out. Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills, followed by Darrell Henderson of the Rams. And then our auto is going to be Anthony Schwartz from Auburn, and now with the Cleveland Browns. The last show for Jan. Just for Jan. Not for us. Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos, and then Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers. And then we have Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears, followed by J.C. Horn and Terrace Marshall Jr. Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers. Alrighty. Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers, J.C. Horn of the Carolina Panthers as well, Justin Fields of the Bears, Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Panthers, Patrick Surtain of the Broncos, Kenneth Gainwell of the Eagles, Jeremiah Wassacamore of Cleveland. And then Greg Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills, Kellen Mond of the Minnesota Vikings, Sage Surratt of the Detroit Lions, Pat Frymouth of the Steelers, Michael Carter of the Jets, Raheem Boyd of the Lions, Sean Wade of the Baltimore Ravens, and Greg Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills. Patrick Surtain of the Broncos, Jalen Waddle of Miami, Jamar Chase of Cincinnati, and Pat Frymouth of the Steelers. Yes, John Jan's 9-year run with our company has come to an end. He's taken on new and exciting challenges, and I'll let him talk about it if he likes. We have Joseph Osai of the Cincinnati Bengals, to Daryl Slayton of the Green Bay Packers, Patty Fisher of the Carolina Panthers, CJ Marably of the Chicago Bears, and Anthony Schwartz of the Cleveland Browns. And then the big hit in this box was a QB, and it is Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers, and that is going to be out of 199. Alrighty. That is the end of Mr. CEO's personal. Have not seen much movement on the website. Everything has really come to a standstill there. We'll take a 5-minute break, and if anything closed, we'll keep rocking and rolling. We are back. It looks like there's some chatting about trying to get a division random of the Panini draft picks. We have 767 with 4 spots left. That link's in the chat. And remember, if you use code FD30, you get 30% off each one. 30% off each one. That brings it to almost $40 a spot. All right, we are going to do our keyword randomization here. Please type River in the chat to be entered to win. River, 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 river. Doesn't seem to be any movement so far in those Prism draft picks. Hobbies. Division random. Four spots left in break 767. Yep, that got us down to 4. Three spots left. It is officially in the red zone. All right, John, can we get a countdown on River?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Kevin Barnes.
Kevin Barnes with the 2020-2021 Series 1 Upper Deck Hockey. Matt Zuccarello of the Wild, followed by Riley Smith of the Golden Knights. John Marino of the Penguins, Adrian Kempe of the Kings, Morgan Riley of the Maple Leafs, Frank Vetrano of the Panthers, Nate Schmidt of the Golden Knights, and Alex Goligoski of the Coyotes. That might be the best I've ever done on the on that one right there on hockey players.
Sounded pretty good to me.
Alrighty, that is gone. We need to get that loaded.
Oh, it closed.
We're getting that loaded, folks. And then we are having I just need to get the box and we'll be good to go. Be right back. You got it? Thank you. All right. Here we go. This is box 767, the Prism Draft Picks 1 box division random. Let's see how many times we are going to randomize this one. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looks like we have Lewis with the AFC East, Haley with the AFC North, Mr. CEO with the AFC South, T-Man with the AFC West, Mr. CEO with the NFC East and NFC North, Haley with the NFC South, and Aaron with the NFC West. And as soon as we get them loaded on to the teams on the side, we will rip into this one. Alrighty, here we go. 8 cards per pack, 5 packs per box, in addition to the 5 autos per box. They're all moved around in there. Here we go. It's so weird how Panini just doesn't seem to like package these hobby cards very well for this product. Like letting them bounce around and move around in there, like I feel like that could damage the cards. Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills, followed by Darrell Henderson of the Rams. And our auto is going to be Simi Fehoko. Simi Fehoko of the Dallas Cowboys. From Stanford, that's gold, and that's out of 49. Hey, John, good to see you this evening. We've got Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins going to Lewis, and that is not numbered. Then we have a Cam Akers of the Rams out of 299. Cam Akers going to Aaron. Followed by Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs going to T-Man. Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Haley. And Dylan Moses of the Jaguars to Mr. CEO. It's more than a Thielen, it's Adam Thielen going to Mr. CEO. Then we got Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts. And we have a quarterback. It is Peyton Ramsey. Peyton Ramsey. And I believe he's still undrafted. I have to pull him up because he's not on this list. 1 second. Peyton Ramsey is undrafted from Northwestern, which means we will be randomizing him at the end. Followed up by Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders of the Eagles. Then we have Caleb Farley. Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans. Pat Freiermuth, All-American. That Caleb Farley going to Mr. CEO. This Pat Freiermuth going to Haley with the Steelers. Then we got Travis Etienne of the Jaguars going to Mr. CEO. And Marquez Stevenson going to Lewis with the Buffalo Bills. If anyone's interested in a snake, the link to a snake is in the chat. Right now, we have 3 responses. Nothing really taken off there. Oh. On to our 3rd pack. Now the link to the snake is in the chat. I accidentally hit the snake button. We have Jordan Love with the Green Bay Packers, followed by Nick Chubb with the Cleveland Browns. And then it's a Michael Strachan. Michael Strachan of the... Why isn't he on here? Michael Strachan auto, and that is from Charleston. And now on the that's a Indianapolis Colt. an Indianapolis Colt, so that is going to Mr. CEO. Then we got Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos going to T-Man. Patrick Surtain, All-American Denver Broncos to T-Man. Chase Young of the Washington Football Team going to Mr. CEO, and that's out of 249. Followed up by Phillip Rivers of the Colts. A Crusade, Zach Wilson of the Jets going to Lewis. And Najee Harris of the Steelers going to Haley. CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys going to Mr. CEO, and Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Haley. And our auto is going to be James Wiggins. James Wiggins of the Arizona Cardinals going to Aaron. Followed up by Odell Beckham Jr. of the Browns, and that is out of 25. Odell out of 25. 25 out of 25 to be exact right there. That's the Cleveland Browns, and that is going to Haley. Then we have Nico Collins. Nico Collins of the Houston Texans out of 299, followed by Asante Samuel Jr. of the Chargers, Kadarius Toney of the Giants, and Jamar Chase of the Bengals. We've got Mike Evans of Tampa Bay, Kirk Cousins of Minnesota, and then it's going to be a Denver Bronco, and it is Patrick Surtain the second, and that is out of 75, and that is going to T-Man. Then you got Sean Wade of the Baltimore Ravens, followed by Jason Owe. Jason Owe. We've got to get these names fixed again, gentlemen. Jason Owe. Odafe Jason Owe. That is probably why I don't have him right now. He's not there either. Of the Baltimore Ravens going to Haley. Clyde Edwards-Helaire of the Chiefs. Jamar Chase of the Bengals going to Haley, and Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to Haley as well. All right, let's run down these rookies, and then we'll get into these featured cards. Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers to Haley, Jamar Chase of the Bengals to Haley. Jason Owe of the Baltimore Ravens going to Haley, and that is out of 149. Sean Wade of the Ravens going to Haley, and All-Americans Jamar Chase to Haley. Kadarius Toney of the Giants going to Mr. CEO. Asante Samuel Jr. of the Chargers going to T-Man. Nico Collins of Houston going to Mr. CEO. Najee Harris to Haley. Zach Wilson of the Jets going to Lewis. Patrick Surtain the second to T-Man. Marquez Stevenson of the Bills to Lewis. Travis Etienne of the Jaguars to Mr. CEO. Pat Freiermuth, All-American Silver to Haley. Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans going to Mr. CEO. Dylan Moses of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Mr. CEO. Najee Harris, Crusade of the Steelers to Haley. And Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins going to Lewis. And now on to the featured cards. And first, before we feature them, we are going to randomize the Peyton Ramsey. Alrighty, we are going to randomize this 9 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last randomization goes to Aaron. Aaron with the Peyton Ramsey. Followed by Michael Strachan of the Colts going to Mr. CEO. Simi Fiocco of the Cowboys going to Mr. CEO. James Wiggins of the Arizona Cardinals going to Aaron. And the Patrick Surtain out of 75. And the Odell Beckham out of 25. Odell Beckham Jr. of the Browns going to Haley. And Patrick Surtain of the Broncos to T-Man. And that is the end of break 767. Looking to see if anything else has moved or if there's been any orders since we Alrighty, folks. You have done a great job continuing this night. It looked like we were going to end 3 breaks ago after the Leaf Metal draft with only 2 breaks in, and we ended up doing 3 more. I appreciate everyone in the BreakTraders community. I look forward to seeing you Wednesday happy hour for some Panini Select Baseball. Also, be ready for Monday, some new breaks dropping. We're going to do some blaster breaks as well. They're of more affordable breaks, more options, more variety. And then we've got a really cool blaster that's going to be dropping. It's going to be a team random 2018-19, 2019-20, and 2020-21 Court Kings International Blaster. So it's some products that our distributor was allowed to bring into the United States. They're international boxes, and we will be dropping those. Pretty affordable and should be fun. I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you so much to John, Jan, and Dan here on the back of house. Thank you very much to all of you on the stream. The BreakTraders community is very much appreciated, and we will see you Wednesday night. Have a great one.